Let's go to Karamojong sub-region where a notorious warrior, Achuchu Lokiru, a resident of Rupa sub-county in Moroto district, has surrendered to the UPDF that's leading a manhunt for cattle rustlers and inmates who escaped from Moroto prison with over 27 guns. Achuchu is among the network of armed gangs that have been causing mayhem and killing people using illegal guns in the region. His surrender is a major boost towards closing in on the remaining warriors at large.
He has been their leader, right? Very well. The whole of Karamojong, including Kenya.
A 40-year-old Achuchu Lokiru, resident of Rupa sub-county, Moroto district, who has been coordinating terror activities in Karamojong, in the Turkana land of Kenya and in South Sudan with other gangs of warriors in possession of legal guns, has surrendered himself to the UPDF 3rd Division Commander, Brigadier General Joseph Barikudembe.
Brought back his guns to his leaders.
Who was first arrested in 2009 during the first disbursement. He was court-martialed and sentenced to Rozira prison for 9 years. After serving his sentence, Achuchu returned home, but upon his arrival, he found his home in existence and had nothing to start a new life. He was left with no option but to resume terror activities. Since then, UPDF started the manhunt of him. However, in November 2019, he surrendered the gun but remained on the run. According to the UPDF 3rd Division Commander, Brigadier General Joseph Barikudembe.
We're also looking for him because his name started coming up and I remembered, oh, again Achuchu, he did not reform. So we decided to look for him. We again identified where he was sleeping. Now he decided to abandon the homes. But we would go to the home one by one, hunting for him.
Shortly after introducing Operation Usalama kwa Wote in Karamojong, Achuchu's days became numbered because the communities he operated in were entirely involved in identifying his footsteps. Achuchu was left with no alternative but to surrender to the manhunt.
We said no, we need him alive. If he doesn't surrender, let's meet him in the field.
Now that he has handed over his other gun to the UPDF, which was his source of survival, Achuchu is requesting for support from the government.
It is really now only that they support these people who bring their guns peacefully, so that those ones who are still in the bush, they will have that access of coming alone without even any fear.
Achuchu promised to convince his other counterparts to surrender guns to the forces, and some have started doing so.
So his work is going to synthesize and talk to his friends, those ones who are still in the bush, to say, this is how I went through to reach to these people.
Kudembe says illegal possession of firearms causes insecurity to the community, and the onus is on the locals to cooperate with the government forces and provide leading crews to the enemy hideouts.
And the solution is within the communities because they see these people. And at least people have started cooperating, though not at the pace we need it. They are tired of these criminals, they are scared, but they can at least help the army to uproot these criminals that are roaming around.
The State Minister for Karamojong Affairs, Agnes Nandutu, says many people in the region have been complaining of Achuchu.
In all the districts I have visited, Achuchu is on the lips of everybody. This Achuchu has been the Connie of Karamojong. He's the ringleader, but good enough, he has come to us peacefully and surrendered his guns.
She welcomed his idea to surrender to the forces.
To use him as a gospel preacher to the rest. He has also accepted to give us all the leads to his friends because he has not been operating alone. This man is known even in Kenya. He's the ringleader. So it's good he has come and he's going to help us to convince others to come and surrender their guns to us.
Maureen Yiga, Irene Faith Nantongo, UBC News.
And that is a good story there, of course, when you're a cattle rustler and you surrender, then you help government to trace those others who are still in that vice.